Now, people always ask if it is important for them to include their own bank statement even when they are sponsored by someone. Now, the thing about being sponsored by someone, you have to explain why that person is sponsoring you. If you say you're going on vacation, vacation is reserved for people who have money. Now, if you do not have money and someone is sponsoring you, number one, that's you taking one step back, telling the interviewing officer, I cannot afford to pay for my trip. Someone else is paying for my trip. Now, what they are going to want to know is, okay, why is this person paying for your trip? And then what is your relationship with that person? Now, if this person is abroad, it even makes your case bad. Why? They are reluctant to have people use money in their own country to fund you. They want you to bring, the whole idea of tourism is to have you bring your money to spend in their own country. So by the time, let's say, what you're saying is, I don't have money to pay for my trip, someone else is paying for my trip, you take one step back. This person paying for my trip is in your country. They are taking money from your country to come and pay for my trip. You take another step back. And then what is your relationship with this person and why are they paying for your trip? So it's a case of, okay, you cannot afford this trip. You want to come to my country. What is the guarantee that you would go back? And what strong ties do you have in your home country? Because you cannot afford to pay for a trip and you want to come. So I want to be sure that when you come to my country, you would not work illegally because your visa doesn't allow you work. And two, there will be no recourse to public funds if you get ill. The person who says they're paying for your trip can afford to pay for your trip because we don't want you burdening our system. And then when they are not satisfied that you are not, minimal risk, they won't grant you that visa. So I'm saying that when you say someone is paying for your trip, if the person is your husband, if the husband is paying for the wife and the children, of course, that's beautiful. That's expected. If the mother is paying for a child, okay, maybe they promised you a vacation. That's okay. But when you have someone who is not your sister, who is not, maybe you say is your boyfriend or your girlfriend, I would always advise you to have your own bank statement. Now, the reason why I say yes, include your own bank statement is because it just shows that, okay, yes, they are paying for my trip, but I also have my own money. You're showing strong ties. I have my job, I have my own money. Even though they're paying for my tickets and accommodation, I still have my own money, which I'm going to come to your country and spend. I'm going to spend it, in experiences. I'm also going to spend it and, doing a bit of shopping. So to make yourself look good, yes, you should attach your own bank statement. It doesn't mean that your bank statement must show, sufficient funds to cater for the trip, but at least it should show that yes, you have a steady source of income. Because if it's empty and you have nothing doing, then it just shows that you'll be a liability to them, and nobody wants a liability in their country. So yes, you should also include your bank statement because it would make you look good.